Out there in Hot Rod Land, it's Phil coming to you once again from Carcraft Classics, showing off this gorgeous 1956 Chevy 210 two-door post car. But before we get into that, for those of you maybe watching a video of mine for the first time, this is Carcraft Classics. We're located at 321 Canton Road. We're in Cumming, Georgia, 30040. Phone number for the shop is 470-239-4977. My cell number is 770-317-1415. And we can also be reached via email at carcraftclassics@gmail.com. Please be sure to visit us on the web at carcraftclassics.com. And if you're into old hot rods and wheel and tire packages and old classic trucks and neon signs for your man cave, please give us a like and follow. It really helps with exposure for small businesses like mine. I really appreciate that. And in a day or so, there'll be 65 plus pictures of this beautiful car listed on the website alongside of this video link and a full description of the car. But we're going to try to give you all the information we can about the car before or during this video. All right, so what a build. I don't want to call it a resto mod because it has a lot of it's retained a lot of its classic, original features, but boy, it has been built. So before we get into looking at the specifics of the car, I want to run down the build list, the information that I've been able to gather on this car. Got it right here. Again, it's a 56 Chevy 210. It's got a Vortec 350, which is fuel injected. It's got a Holley Sniper fuel injection system on it. Aluminum performance heads. It's got aluminum intake manifold. Four-wheel power disc brakes with drilled and slotted rotors. It's a CPP brake system with Hydro Boost. I'll show you that here in just a minute. It does have vintage air, thank goodness, because it's hot out here. It's got a set of Dakota digital gauges, a low car shifter, which is connected to a 700R automatic overdrive 4-speed transmission. It's got a brand new Ford 9-inch rear end, coilover suspension, new shocks in the rear, new sway bar up front, and the front end has been rebuilt as well. New seals, gaskets, rebuilt. That 700R was rebuilt as well. It's got new mufflers and a nice set of ceramic coated headers up front, dual exhaust all the way out the back. Got a new fuel pump and a new fuel tank, new windshield washer motor. Beautiful, as you can see, paint and body. It also has a gorgeous black interior. Let's see, it's got a cowl hood on the front. We'll show you that as we get the hood down. 18-inch Riddler wheels. They're the 606 model in chrome. 225/45 and 235/50 tires, staggered tire setup there. It's got new seat belts, nice trim all around the car. It's all there and it's all in good shape. Let's see, the bumpers front and rear are in great shape as well. It's got a custom 4-spoke steering wheel in it. As I mentioned before, new seats, new seat covers, new middle console. Dash is in great shape. New door panels. This thing is gorgeous. It's ready for the show. The two things that it needs, I will say though, as you can see, I've got a little prop rod holding the hood open. So I think it needs a set of hood springs. And the temp gauge isn't working. It looks like somebody popped it off the little sensor on the block there in the intake manifold. So we can get that buttoned up, both those things buttoned up for you if you'd like, or we can knock a few bucks off the price. And you can fix those things yourself. But it's a running, driving car. It performs well. It accelerates well. It stops well. It is just a gorgeous build. Now, this car came to us from a local gentleman that actually bought the car for his daughter. And I guess the daughter drove it for a little while after he put about $10,000 of extra safety things installed on the car so it would be safe for her. She drove it for a little while and got tired of it. So he's brought it to me to market the car for him, and I couldn't be happier. I absolutely love the 56 models. You don't see as many of them out on the road as the 57 and 55. So I love that they're a bit unique. And this being a post car, I just love it. It just screams 50s. And everything he did to the car was either a good mechanical upgrade or a nice aesthetic add, like those chrome Riddler 606 wheels. They just look like they belong on this car. So here we are. Again, sorry about the prop rod, forgive me, but I just couldn't wait any longer to share this car with everybody out there because it is just such a gorgeous car and such a nice build. Clean work done underneath the hood. Got the vintage air compressor right there. You see your ceramic coated headers back there. We got a new Carcraft gold level battery. Got the trim tag is on the firewall. Got the extra tall air cleaner there. Underneath is that Holley Sniper fuel injection system. You see the aluminum intake manifold there. Nice dress up valve covers. And again, this is a Vortec 350. Came out in the 90s. Motor that was used by GM forever. It's a bulletproof motor, provides plenty of power. And being connected to that overdrive transmission, as I mentioned before, really a good proven system. Two mechanical systems that have worked together for years and perform really well. So there's your aluminum heads. Hopefully you can see those down there. So I'm guessing this thing's somewhere around 350 horsepower, just a guess, but that's what it feels like, and based on the build info, that's what I'm guessing. Got a nice fresh alternator there. As far as steering goes, you look down there, it's got a new steering box, and this is a hydro boost system for the brakes. Obviously you see that it's a CPP setup, high dollar brake system. And the hydro boost system works, instead of on vacuum, it works on a fluid system. So it works in conjunction with your power steering pump, and this car stops like a new car. New windshield wiper motor right there. Everything's been resealed, all new gaskets. So again, power steering, power disc brakes, all four wheels, vintage air, fuel injected 350. What more can you ask for? I'm going to get this hood down real quick. Just bear with me just a moment. Be right back. All right. So there she is. The body is pin straight. The paint is in excellent condition. As I mentioned to you before, the trim is all there. The bumpers are in great condition. This is ready to go to the show right now. This paint, when you're up on it, it looks like it's a mild deep metallic candy apple red. Hopefully you're able to see how pretty that is on the video. I know sometimes with the cell phone you lose a little bit of, perspective, but just take my word for it, the paint is excellent. There's those CPP brakes, those drilled and slotted rotors, high dollar stuff right there. Appears to be a rust-free car. Again, I say appears just because we didn't paint it, but I don't see any indications of heavy Bondo or any kind of rust spots that weren't filled in properly or anything like that. I mean, it appears to be just gorgeous, pin straight body. Glass is in great shape. Look at that paint. I love that it's a postcar too, because it's got a little hot rod flair to it. Back in the day, guys liked the postcars over the hard tops because you could put a little more power to the body without twisting it up. The post gave it a little bit of rigidity. So a lot of the hot rodders went for the postcars, and I just remember that from back when I was young. Nothing wrong with a hard top, but they can also rattle going down the road. The post just adds stability to the body, and to me, to the driving experience as well. You got those different type of tail lights in the 56. The 55 and 57 are clearly different. Let's see. Open up this hideaway fuel tank is still there. So this is what I'm talking about. It still has a lot of its original features, but it's been built up to be a lot better as far as mechanically. You know, that Vortec is a lot better than any engine you were getting in this car back in 1956. It's nice to have the V8 power, the aluminum heads, fuel injection, and then here we are back in the trunk. No indications of rust. Pulled the mat back, it's got a nice trunk mat, and pulled that back so that you could see the trunk pan. It's in great shape. And our wheel wells are in great shape as well. You know, a lot of our customers here at Carcraft Classics don't ever step foot in the shop, so I'm just trying to give you a good thorough look at the car all the way around. As I mentioned, super straight, super gorgeous 56. Dual exhaust, as you can see there. It has new mufflers. And again, it's four-wheel disc brakes, not just the front, as we see on a lot of the hot rods, classics, even the trucks. Passenger side, it's got brand new seat covers, brand new carpet kit. Dash is in excellent shape. Again, this is the 210 model. It's the one step down from the Bel Air, which again, the 210 and then the 150 were preferred by hot rodders back in the day, so I just love it. Brand new door panels as well. Black to match the rest of the interior. Carpeting down at the bottom. Some pleats along the way. Jams are in great shape as well. Got a low car shifter with that 700R 4-speed transmission. When they did the seats, they put a matching middle console in there. Back seats match as well. What a beauty. Nice tight headliner. Sun visors are still there. All the little details they really touched on with this build. It really is just a gorgeous car. Doors open and close great. '56 Chevy 210 post car. Fire this thing up for you here in a minute. Cowl hood gives it a little bit more of a contemporary look. Hot rod, I think it goes with the whole build. Car's been lowered just a bit. I'll be back in just a minute. We'll fire it up for you. Hey everybody, we're back with the 56 Chevy. Sorry for the delay, but I had to let the camera cool down. I guess the heat is getting to the camera and it was giving me a warning. But anyway, we're back. Fire this sucker up for you. Showed you a little bit of the passenger side interior. Here's the driver's side. You can see the doors are all rust free, even at the bottom. Again, as I mentioned before, a lot of this car, you know, it's retained its factory original parts, the body, obviously the doors. Yes, it has a cowl hood, but the original frame at the original dash, and all the upgrades were done tastefully for safety or for performance. And let's there's your VIN tag, and for the hardcore Tri-5 guys, you see there's a B as the first digit, which indicates that it is indeed a 210. Let's fire this sucker up. You'll hear the electric fuel pump. Again, it is fuel injected. Oh yeah, she sounds good. There's that digital gauge cluster. The temp gauge is actually working now. Before it wasn't. Must have just knocked a wire off. armrest, that's all fixed up. So the only thing to my knowledge that this car is going to need is going to be those hood hinges or springs. Is that your low car shifter? There's your AC, vents. Got a vent at each end of the dash. Got a clock in there. The dash, digital clock. So sweet, this ride. This is America right here, baby. Those sun visors I showed you before. Sounds awesome when you need her to. And she calms down and is quiet at idle. Again, dual exhaust, brand new mufflers. Starts with a brand new set of ceramic coated headers up front. Paint's a mile deep. She's gorgeous. Look at that car. Investor grade, ladies and gentlemen. You want to buy a vehicle that you can have fun with, that's going to appreciate instead of depreciate? Get yourself a good, solid, well-built classic. I'm not going to crawl around on the ground and show you the undercarriage during the video, but if you visit the website in a day or so, carcraftclassics.com, you will see pictures of the undercarriage. We'll throw her on the rack before we complete the ad, and we'll throw pictures of the exterior, interior, and all that good stuff. Undercarriage. Rear deck tray's in great shape. There's really hardly nothing to do on this car. It's completely turnkey, ready to enjoy. And in the middle console, we've got your little readout for your Holley Sniper EFI system. So you can make adjustments there. Your mechanic can, one or the other. It's been tuned, so it's drive turnkey, ready to roll, baby. Stereo does not work, but again, there's another thing, factory original stereo. Such a beautiful car. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's the 56. Doors open and close great. Body's in great shape. We talked about the paint. Wheel and tire package. It has a clean Georgia title. And remember, we can help with shipping anywhere in the United States. We put it right in your driveway, professional shipping. We can help you customize the car further. If there's anything you want to do or remove, let us know. We can help for sure here at Carcraft Classics. And financing. We work with collector car lending, and they can get you approved. They have great terms and interest rates. Just let me know if you'd like to apply online. It's quick and easy. I can send you a link. Again, my name is Phil. My phone number is 770-317-1415. Shoot me a text or give me a call if you have any questions or you'd like to schedule a test drive. I'll be glad to help. So, down to the brass tacks. Asking price. $56,500. Of course, being in 1956, right? $56,500. And I know these cars are priced way above that out there that are built this well. But, you know, we're just trying to make it fair so the average Joe or Jane can get in one of these beautiful classics and enjoy it. So we think we priced it more than fairly. So give me a holler if you want to make an offer. Again, shipping, customization, or financing is available. My email address again is carcraftclassics@gmail.com. Just let me know what I can do to help. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Give us a like and subscribe if you're into the classic cars. Until next time, be safe out there. God bless America.